Welcome to another edition of Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today, a pencil review, and we're going to take a look at my first Ticonderoga. And I saw these when the school supply aisles were just exploding with all kinds of great things this fall, the late summer actually, in August as people were preparing for the new school year. And among the pencils were these offerings. My first Ticonderoga, obviously designed and intended for young elementary school aged kids with small hands who are learning to write, and probably, grades, particularly grades 1 through 3, or K through 3, as the case may be, might want to use a pencil like this. And I certainly remember having a thicker pencil to use, perhaps when I was certainly learning to print, say in first grade, and then perhaps even when it came time to learn cursive. So here's what we have sold in a package of 2. Here is the Ticonderoga, certainly a very familiar pencil to everybody. Perhaps the best-selling pencil in the United States, I believe it is. And so, this is the introduction to a pencil for the young student. You'll see that these are number 2 HB in terms of the way that they are graded for the core. My first Ticonderoga. And we'll get in here to sort of some of the fine print. Premium wood, the perfect oversized beginner pencil, and yes, they do come pre-sharpened, as you can see. Down at the very bottom, made in China. So these are from the Ticonderoga factory in China, as are many of their other standard size pencils. Most of them are generally made either in Mexico or China these days. So Ticonderoga, my first Ticonderoga. Here's the back. Has an image of a pencil. Again, it repeats, number 2 HB, certified non-toxic. Black graphite point for smooth, easy writing. Latex-free eraser. And then, of course, this is made by Dixon, and it has all the phone numbers, the website. And I'm not sure, I see this on a number of Dixon and Prang products, is the Prang Power coupon. It says earn free school supplies, so I guess you save these up and mail them in or something. Made in China. Okay. Choking hazard. So here they are. So what we're going to do is take a look at these pencils. Let me like a little blister pack here, see if we can open up the bottom and slide one of these out. There we go. Okay. There it is. Even says on it, my first Ticonderoga, HB2. There's also a production number, kind of not printed, but stamped, embossed into the wood. It is a wood pencil, as you can see. And usually in elementary schools, the pencil sharpeners there are multi-sized, so they have a you know, an opening that would accommodate a pencil of this size. Obviously, the diameter of it is much larger than a standard pencil. And there's the eraser, nice big eraser. Feels fairly soft. You know, these are newer I just bought them a couple of months ago, so the eraser should be relatively fresh. And then, of course, it has that famous Ticonderoga green ferrule here at the end of the pencil with the two gold stripes, and it seems to be all on very snugly. So this pencil is ready to go. So let me get some paper and we will try it out. So I have a handwriting tablet here, high tone, and this was on sale at a drugstore. I got it a little while ago. And you know what? If you watch this channel, then you are probably a person who is really into things to write with, pens and pencils. And so if you're into things to write with, you are probably also, like me, really into paper. Because what good is a writing instrument without something to write on? And so in addition to the instrument itself, we need a medium by which to use that instrument, and here it is paper. And it's funny, you know, it's here, it's good for grade levels 1, 2, and 3. And you can see that it conforms to all of these fairly standard handwriting methods for 1st through 3rd grades. And this is manufactured by Mead, made in the USA, not sure when. But I thought, okay, if we're going to use a pencil made for kids, why don't we use paper made for kids? So here is our tablet. And very nice. And so I thought we would try this and see how it does. Okay, it is I think too, it has this nice big graphite core, so it writes very smoothly. Yes. Oh, I like writing with this. Okay. Really writes nicely, and I have to tell you that even for a big kid like me, it's a pretty comfortable pencil to hold. Maybe a little too big now for my hands, fingers, but I could see where a young student would find this a very comfortable pencil to use. And we're going to say Yeah. Now, like any person learning to write, and even those who think we've mastered it, there will be mistakes made. So, let's see how we do with an eraser. And I'm going to start with the big pink eraser here on the end of the pencil. Okay, you know, serviceable, but not great. I mean, not a thorough erase job. When I was a kid, our teacher, my third grade teacher, insisted that we all had pink erasers. I don't remember if they were pink pearls or pink carnations or what they were. We bought them at the school supply cabinet that was open a couple days a week. I want to say they were probably 5 cents. And we always had one. She always wanted to see our pink erasers on our desk, even though most of our pencils had erasers on them. She felt it was important that we had an auxiliary eraser. Actually, the pink pearl does a really nice job here. Let's try a plastic eraser on this. Also, very good job. How about our gum eraser? Well, it's a very erasable pencil for sure across the different types of erasers that one might have in their pencil box. Kids still have pencil boxes? I don't know. Pencil bag. Let's see. We'll try one more. Let's try the... Yep. Okay. So, I see I've over erased a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah. It erases well, for sure. We'll do a little bit more writing with our first Ticonderoga here. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Through the alphabet. Very nice. Well, this is a nice writing pencil. And I have to tell you too, for those of us who, for us big kids, this would also make a great workshop pencil because it does have a very nice, thick, dark line with the large core. And so, you know, carpenter pencils are great too, but this would be an easy pencil to, you know, slip in your pocket and have around for marking things in a workshop. Would be very nice as well for that use. So, no complaints on this pencil, and you know what, if I was 7 or 8 years old, I'd say give me one of these. I'd love to write with it, and I think it does a very nice job. It's a very comfortable pencil, very easy to erase, and very smooth to write with, and particularly for kids who are learning to print or who are learning cursive, so like those third graders. That's about when our motor skills get kind of developed enough to be able to make nice loops and lines and begin our education of cursive writing. So, nice pencil. Thank you for spending some time with me as we looked at this, my first Ticonderoga, and we'll see you again real soon here on Always Analog.